All right, welcome everybody to our BSP University call. Great to be on with you. Got a couple cool things that I think, especially if you're coach, consultant, expert, brick and mortar business owner, that I think could be really well received. I always, for the first 10 minutes or so, share some cool tactics that are working really well. And then talk about whatever questions to any type of challenges that you guys are having at any point in the process. So happy to answer any questions that you guys have along the way too. So let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to share my screen, which is a little bit different. I normally don't do that. And I want to start with this. Now, all of you should be able to see this. This is a landing page for my client, Shanda Sumpter. We did Shanda's book a couple of years ago. The title of it is Core Calling. And Shanda is a sweetheart, has become a great friend. And we did an interview last week or the week before, I can't remember, about how she's using her book. In the last like 3 months, she's earned $409,000 in revenue using her best-selling book. So about $100,000 a month just in the last few months from her book. Now, she has a mid-seven-figure business. I think it's around $5 million a year. So this isn't her only source of revenue, but it's really cool what she's doing, and I think it's something that you guys can absolutely replicate. So what she's doing is she is offering her book for free. Now, you'll see a lot of this on the internet, but she has a really unique twist to it. Something that you'll see a lot of people doing really successfully. Russell Brunson is doing it. He's a friend. We helped him launch his first book, and in fact, are helping him with this launch and doing PR for him. He's doing what's called a free plus shipping funnel. Free plus shipping funnel is where you offer your book, like this one, $1 Million Coach, for free. But the person that's interested in it only has to pay for shipping, $6.95, $7, something like that. But what you find is the person that's willing to take out their credit card and pay even $6 or $7 is far more interested and committed in your thing than someone who's not willing to. Now, that doesn't mean that someone that's not willing to spend $6 or $7 isn't a potential customer. And that's kind of Shanda's unique twist on this. So what Shanda's doing is she's offering, you can see here, my free book, the step-by-step proven system Shanda Sumpter used to build $1 million plus business. This is the same system thousands of clients have used to build their own successful business working from anywhere. And she gives two options to get a copy of her free book. Either option one is download a free copy, and this is delivered to your email address. So this is just a PDF copy, or you can order a signed copy shipped directly to your door. And Shanda has said that she has signed literally hundreds, maybe as many as 1,000 plus copies of her book in just the last few months. So here's the cool thing that she's doing. So if we click download a free copy, what pops up is someone has to put their name, listen to this, their telephone number and their email address to get their signed copy. Now here's the interesting thing is Shanda has collected approaching 12,000 opt-ins using this system in the last few months, and 7,700 gave their telephone numbers. Now, this is important because what Shanda's team does is Shanda's team gets on the telephone and calls these people who have raised their hand and said, hey, I am really interested in what you're teaching. You know, I'm a coach, I'm a consultant, I'm a small business owner, and I want to learn your core calling method. And so they've raised their hand and said, I'm really interested in it. And what their Shanda sales team is doing, kind of like her coaching team, is they're getting on the telephone and they're calling these people and asking them, would you like a free coaching session? And they give them a free coaching session, which is part consultative session, part offer, where they make them an offer to come on board with Shanda's process. And they go from literally free, no money, free book to a $10,000 sale right on the telephone. This is how Shanda has used her book, giving it away for free, to make $409,000 in just the last few months. She's doing it all via these phone calls. Now, she's doing the same thing with the signed copy. I'll click on that. But the cool thing, and this is the book that we did for Shanda right there, but the cool thing with the signed copy, you can see she's offering for $6.95 for US and $12.95 for international, is when someone fills all this information out and goes through her funnel, and you can see various other things. This is a really great free plus shipping funnel, which we have. If you're not a ClickFunnels user and you want to become one, I can give you a link to that. We give all of these funnels to our clients so that you can literally just plug and play your own information. Anyway, the cool thing is when someone signs up for this and they have their credit card out and they pay $6.95 for a signed copy, they don't go immediately to a telephone call. What they go to is they go to the next upsell, which is Shanda's $97 system, core calling system. Not just a book, but now the system. If they say yes or no to that, they're then offered a second upsell, which is Shanda's $997 sales process. And then from there, and she, of course, is selling, a percentage of the people that have raised their hand and said, I'm really interested, and here's $6.95, are also going to take the $97 upsell and even the $1,000 upsell. It happens every single day with a percentage of these buyers. And then the next step is the sales team, again, gets on the telephone, calls these people, congratulates them on their purchases, and then offers them a free coaching or consultation session, and then moves them into her $10,000, it's called Pace Club program. As I've said, this is exactly how Shanda is doing $409,000 in sales with this very, very simple system. Now, this is you can do the exact same thing yourself with your book, offering it free as a completely free PDF version, offering it as a signed copy delivered to the door directly. Now, you'll want to have some upsells on the back end to help defray the cost of advertising, but this is a fantastic way for you to monetize your book and do exceptionally well. Shanda will probably do $1 million just from this funnel this year. And I know that is consistent because there are plenty of other people doing it. Russell Brunson, his book launch, Expert Secrets, right here, if you can see my video, Expert Secrets, he sold 50,000 copies with a free plus shipping model, just like this one. Similar page, similar model, because this is ClickFunnels. And has done 50,000 of these sales in the first 4 weeks, which have also gone on to buy other programs and products of Russell and eventually will ascend to ClickFunnels and potentially even Russell's $25,000 program. So as I said, this is a system and a process that works. This is what you want to do with your book. If you're a coach, consultant, expert of any kind, even if you're selling something that's fiction, what you want to do is use a similar process to this so that you can build your email address. You want to build your platform and build your email address of people that are raising their hands and saying, hey, I am really interested in your content. I'm interested in the thing that you are selling. So hopefully that makes a lot of sense and you get it. This is really simple. I will give you guys the links to Shanda's funnel. Let's see here. That's the free opt-in. This is not probably the link you should use, but I'll go ahead and copy it and I'll put it in the chat anyway so that you guys can have that. So hopefully that's helpful. Any questions about that? Sorry, it's our office line there. Any questions about that? I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second and then open it up to any questions that you guys might have. Go to the chat box. I am putting the link to Shanda's funnel in the chat box so you guys can see it yourself. I'm no longer sharing my screen, so you should see me fine. Any questions about how that process works and why it works so well and all of that? If the answer is no, then fantastic. If you have other questions, go ahead and ask them now. If not, then I have something else to share with you guys that I think you might find really helpful as well. So let me give you 5 or 10 seconds to ask any questions that you might have. And And if not, then I have kind of a second version of this that is something that you guys, again, should imitate and that you should put into practice for yourselves. So I don't see any questions. So I'm going to share my screen again, and I'm going to make some really ugly drawings for you. So hopefully you'll enjoy them. All right, so you guys should be able to see my screen here. Let me just make sure that Zoom. All right, can you guys hear me? Sorry, my computer crashed somehow, and so I had to reboot. So let me know that you guys can see me and hear me okay. And let me just stop sharing my screen for just a second and make sure. Okay, so the recording is still going. Good. So you guys are all still with me. Let's see. All good. Back up. Thanks. All right, Brenda. Good. Thank you. All right, so let me share my screen again. Sorry about that. You know, technology is beautiful when it works. So let me share my screen because I want to give you kind of the second version, if you will, or the second way that you can use this, and I'm going to draw some ugly drawings. So I just shared with you how Shanda is, in essence, going from free to a $10,000 sale. She's using either the free version, digital download of her book, and asking for telephone numbers to gauge people's interest, or she's using a free plus shipping model, asking for $6.95, and then taking them to various upsells, $97, $997, and then eventually into a consultative close and offering them the $10,000 program, which, by the way, Shanda's done $409,000, as I said, but that's not including any of these people upgrading into her full mastermind, which is $20,000. And she says that a good number of these people will upgrade into the full mastermind as Pace Club is ending. So this is a model you can absolutely replicate, no question about it. Well, here's something that we're doing. And over the weekend, we got 60 full strategy session applications using the content that we created with Shanda. So I showed you guys that I did an interview with Shanda. And let me see if I can just show you that really quick. Let me just go to Facebook. You guys are still seeing my screen. So I did an interview with Shanda explaining this process and how she did it. And let's see. Do I have it in Bestsellers Mastermind? I don't think I put it in this group. So I think I put it on my personal page and my business page. So let's see if I have it here. All right. So this is an interview that I did with Shanda, and you know, basically breaking down how she's used her book to do $409,000. I broke it all down in a really cool way. And what I did is I then took this interview with Shanda explaining how she's used her book to do $409,000 in the last, 3 or 4 months, and offered this to both people on my list and people on Facebook. And so we're driving cold Facebook traffic to this as an offer. Let me show you what that looks like so you guys can see it. I'm going to go into my business manager. You guys, you're my clients, so you get to see all the goodies. And this is the stuff that you guys want to be doing for yourself as well. So this is my ads manager. And all we did is we took that video of Shanda explaining her process, and we created a case study from it. And so let's see, this is one of the ad sets that we're doing. There's Shanda. Let me preview the ad. So this is what the ad looks like. It's actually a video ad. And let me see if I can show it to you on Facebook. So it's a video ad that looks like this. And of course it plays the video of me and Shanda. This is the ad itself, case study. Entrepreneurs that write books are always wondering how to use their book to make more money. You hoped it would happen through royalties or perhaps just by the magic of publishing it, but that hasn't really worked to your satisfaction. Maybe this is you. Here's the thing. Just writing a book doesn't make it all magically happen, but you already know this, blah, blah, blah. Here's how Shanda developed 11,572 new leads, 7,703 phone numbers, and 409,000 in income. And I talk about it, and then I give people an option to learn more. What they do, then they go to this landing page. And this landing page is exactly like the ad itself, right? Looks just like it. and just simply replicates in a headline what it is that I'm offering, and then send me the video. And you can see I have this proof.com where people are downloading it on a continual basis. Then somebody puts in their email address and their first name, and they get the video. Well, when they do that, and I'll do it here for you, when they do that, this is the landing page that they go to. This is the thank you page, if you will. The thank you page is me. And it's me right here at the office, right in front of my computer. I just used a little iPhone basically to do it because I wanted something done fast. And it's me saying, hey, thank you for requesting Shanda's case study on how you can use a best-selling book to grow your business, make money, et cetera, et cetera. Listen, your case study will be in your email box in the next 5 minutes. But in the meantime, listen, you came to this page because you're interested in writing a best-selling book. You're interested in making money with it. You're interested in getting on TV, radio, media. If that's you, then go ahead and fill out this application so that you can have a one-on-one call with one of my author coaches. My author development coaches will get on the telephone with you, develop a plan, see if you're a good fit for a program. And I was very honest on the video. I said, look, the reason, and this is completely free, the reason that I'm doing this for free is because we know that there's a percentage of you that really want help in getting this done, and you'll probably want to see about if whether or not my company is a fit to help you. So we're happy to help you if that's you. If it's not you, then we'll at least give you a plan, we'll give you direction, and we'll help you as much as we can to point you in the right direction. So I'm doing all of this on this page because I'm driving phone calls as well and applications to bestseller publishing. Over the weekend, as I said before I was so rudely cut out by my computer, is we drove over 60 full applications. And these are pretty, some of you filled out these applications. These applications are pretty complete. Have you already authored a book? Yes. If so, what's the title? Life After Debt, my first book, for example. Next. Give a brief description of who you are and what you do. So, people tell us about that. Which of the following best describes you? I need ghostwriting help. I need help launching my book. I need help getting on TV. All of the above. Next, what's your gross revenue from your business? Under 50, over $1 million. Next, name, email address, website. And then the last one is we asked for their telephone number. Over 60 people gave us a complete application and have scheduled appointments with our author development coaches right there in the other room. And every single day, about 10 or so more people are doing that through our paid advertising and paid traffic. So what's the point of this? The point of this is I'm showing you a couple of different ways that you can use your book and you can use your content that will directly engage and help and support your ideal customer, and then give them the next step in your process, a one-on-one phone call. Now, you may not have a whole sales team to do all of this, and that's 100% fine. I didn't either when I began. It was just me. So people filled out the application, people answered the questions, and I got on the telephone. And in the beginning, it wasn't even that. I gave people my telephone number, or I simply called people because they left their telephone number, and I did a consultative call with them and made sales myself. What I'm saying is that what Shanda is doing with her book, what I'm doing with my books, and also with my video case studies is the exact same kind of process that you guys can use to grow your business, to attract an endless number of leads. It's working right now for Shanda and absolutely can work right now for you. So I stopped sharing my screen because I saw a bunch of you have asked questions, and I want to answer your questions and dig in. Let's see here. Brenda says back up. Iowa writer, all good. ROL says, oh gosh, not seeing what I'm discussing, only a blank untitled box on the screen. I can see you and your mouse arrow moving, but not the screen. It's white, so I can't see any content. Oh, no one can see content. Doggone it. When it crashed, the screen didn't come back, I guess. I'm so sorry about that. Well, here's what I'm going to do. We'll post this recording, and I will post links to everything that I was sharing. Now, I did post a link to it. Let's see. Let me give you a link. I'll give you some of the links right now so you guys see that. So this is the link to Shanda's free book. I'm going to give you that right now. That's a link to Shanda's funnel and her free book funnel. This is a link to my Facebook ad where I just explained to you guys that I'm using the case study video. So that's a link to the Facebook ad of the case study. And then this is a link to, let's see, I'm going to give you a link to the opt-in, to my opt-in page. And my application. So now you have all of it. So this is a link to my application and opt-in page that goes from the Facebook ad to that offer. So sorry that that the tech didn't work. My apologies for that. I just posted the link in the chat box. Oh, it says privately. Ugh, doggone it. It just went to one of you privately. So there is the link to my application page. That should go to everybody. Quite a bunch of tech issues today also. Maybe the issue is me, not the tech. And there is Shanda's link is the last one, Hardcore Business. That's her free book opt-in. But here's the thing. I will have all of these links in the Facebook group for you guys, okay? So I'll have all of these links. If you guys don't want to go through them now, don't worry. I'll have all of these links for you so that you can learn from it. And I'll see if Steve also can, when he downloads the video, I'll see if he can put in, these various screens so that you can see, even though it was a blank screen that we recorded, I'll see if Steve can kind of put those things in there. And if he can't splice them in, then you guys have the links for all of that. Let's see. Wendy says, please help. I need advice before I fill the forms out. I emailed Rebecca, but she said to ask here. I need to know which direction to go in. So Wendy, I need to know what it is that you're asking specifically. And I am happy to answer your questions. How about, can I unmute you and we discuss what your specific question is? Wendy, can you hear me? Wendy, can you hear me? I can't hear you. I did unmute you, so I should be able to hear you, but I can't. So maybe check your mic. Wendy, can you hear me? Oh, I can hear you now, I think.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Ross?
I can hear you.
Oh, hi. I'm ringing from Australia. It's really early in the morning, so sorry.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for your commitment to being on so early in the morning.
That's fine. No, I just need some, I don't know which product to make. I've got one of two choices. I just wanted to speak to someone about it.
Well, let's talk about it right now. I'm happy to discuss it with you. I think it could be instructive to everybody.
Okay, thank you very much. I've got a diploma in holistic health.
Okay.
And that's what I would like to do. I'm not sure how that would translate into a product at the end.
Well, we've done many books in holistic health for our clients, and it translates beautifully depending on what it is that you want. So we have a couple of clients that I'll give you several different examples, and you can tell me what sounds interesting to you. So we have clients that, a recent client, Shirley Pecoretto, that we helped her with her book, which is, I can't remember the exact title, but it's something like, 50 Fit and Fabulous. And it's about, holistic health and managing, women's hormones after the age of 50 so that you can, be fit and healthy and happy. And she sells a number of products on the back end. She sells coaching to coach women through their diets, in managing their hormones. She also sells supplements and products. So, she has a high ticket offer and she has lower ticket offers. So, that's kind of in the holistic, not exactly holistic, but that's in the healthcare space. We have other clients that have done books on longevity. Same kind of thing. They have products that are like digital products that people can go through on how to manage their diet, their exercise program. If they have, some type of, we did a book called Cancer Hacks, and that book is, kind of the holistic approach to dealing with cancer in someone's life rather than chemo and radiation. It's about diet and exercise and herbs and other, more natural type supplements. So anyway, that's a couple of different examples. It could all be information products that your book goes into, and it could even be coaching, where you coach people to actually implement these things in their life.
Thank you very much. That's very helpful.
Is that helpful? Is that the direction you want to go?
That is the direction I would go in, yes. Thank you for the help.
You are certainly welcome, Wendy. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay. My pleasure. That was so easy. No problem. And I guess it is easy when you've done a lot of books and you've seen a lot of other people be successful with them. So guys, these are things that you absolutely can imitate and that you can model in your own business. I promise you that the things that I'm showing you with like Shanda's book, and I'm doing several of these case studies as well, other types of case studies, the next one will be Taki's case study. If you can, see the video right here, Taki's case study. His book, he did over $300,000 in revenue from his book in the first 90 days. Amir's, I did a case study with Amir, and he raised over $1 million for his real estate investment business using his book. So these case studies are case studies that I am using to attract clients, to show clients how they can, imitate these kind of results. And look, you're already my clients. So I want you to learn from these things so that you can imitate them and put these things into practice, because they will work for you as well. So that's all I have for you today. Do you have other questions that we could dive into and that I can answer for you? Again, I'm sorry for the tech malfunctions, but I will give you guys all of the links to the stuff that I showed you, so that you can, kind of break it down for yourself and learn from it. And I'll try to also get this video edited so we cut out the dead air time and put some of these images in there as well. So I don't see anything else. It's great to be with you again every Tuesday. Got some cool stuff for you. So Wendy says, thank you very much. You are so welcome, Wendy. And thanks for being our client all the way in Australia. We have clients in like 13 different countries, and probably outside the U.S., the two biggest countries that we have clients are Canada and Australia. So thanks for trusting us, and we look forward to serving you. So guys, you're great. And congratulations for all the ways you take action and are successful. Go to the Facebook group. You'll get all the links there, and we'll post the video in the BSP members area as well as the Facebook group. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.